Hello there, this is a Retro Spirits Guided, and this is Toaplan Arcade 1 on the Evercade console. Right, on Toaplan Arcade 1 we have Alcon, Flying Shark, Guardian, Snow Brothers Nick and Tom, Techie, Tiger Heli, Truxton and Zero Wing. What a lovely collection of games that is. So let's dive into Alcon and let's play some Slap Fight. It's Alcon aka Slap Fight. I don't know why it's called Alcon on here. In my local arcade it was always known as Slap Fight. I think Alcon might be the Japanese name potentially. I don't know. Why my arcade operator would have the Japanese version of this. If the Japanese version is called Slap Fight, I don't know. Maybe he had contacts in the arcades in Japan. Who knows? This is a sort of fairly brutal vertically scrolling shoot 'em up until you get the homing weapon. Then it becomes sort of easy-ish to a degree, but it's never super easy. It's not Truxton hard, it's Slap Fight hard. It's got a bit of an iconic soundtrack. I mean, anybody who was there back in the day will know this tune, surely. This has the thing in it where you power your ship up and your ship gets bigger and makes it easier for the enemies to hit you, but you've got more shots. Oh, it's like balancing it. Oh, life on a knife edge. Oh, it's exciting. It's brown, it's Alcon. Yeah, a lot of the graphics in this first section are fairly beige and brown. The graphics don't really improve much. It is an old game though, so I don't know what I'm expecting really. If you start the game and you want like a full complement of power-ups for free, you don't shoot anything, do not use the fire button when you start, and make it a fair way into the level, say up to sort of where the first pond area is, and you die, you'll then respawn with a hell of a lot of power-ups. Like you'll have all the wings, you'll have homing shot, and it makes the rest of the level a bit of a breeze. So there's an Alcon tip for you in the arcade and at home. Also works on the Mega Drive version. Yep, secret stuff, alright. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful secret stuff. Look at these paths here. All neatly laid out, and the robots are following the paths in their kind of structured manner. Look at them. They won't go over grass. They can't go over grass. They're like Daleks. Can't do stairs or grass. We have got small trees on a very flat green field. Music's changed now. Lovely stuff. Yeah, you can play this in Tate mode if you set your Evercade to do that, but I haven't. So I'm playing a vertical game squashed into a horizontal format, and it kind of works, but you're not using a lot of your screen. I don't really remember a lot about this in the arcade. I don't think I ever got this far really back in the day, when I was sort of 10 years old playing this game. But on the Mega Drive, it's on the Mega Drive 2 Mini. I did put a bit of time into that version, and it's very similar to this one. So now I kind of know what I'm doing now. But back in the arcade in the day, not so much. But it's a cool game. I do like Alcon. So on this cartridge, they start strong. They started with Slap Fight, stroke Alcon, and everything is dandy. This boss, look, it's just like a beige breeze block with a freaking glowing eyeball. What's that about, eh? Oh, he killed me at the same time as he died. You wouldn't believe how much that happens in games. Right, Flying Shark is a rock-hard vertically scrolling shoot 'em up. And I used to play this one at the Boulevard in Alton Broad. And they had a Flying Shark. I think it was a generic cabinet. And for your 10 pence, you'd get 3 minutes of essentially living on a razor's edge again, where the enemies in this game are dead shots, and they fire very fast dead shots. Your firing rate is not all it could be. There is an auto-fire option on most of these games on the Evercade, but the firing rate on them, as you can see here, is pretty poor. I think if you wanted to tap out every single bullet, you could get a better firing rate than this. Obviously, he's got the thumbs to do that, eh? He's got thumbs of that speed and ferocity to make like a wave of bullets, an impenetrable wave of bullets for these bad guys. The music is quite memorable. The graphics are quite detailed, as you can see. Spawned many an imitator did Flying Shark. It's just very bloody hard. So this also came out on the Switch. There's a Switch collection with Flying Shark on it, and this one actually has a better auto-fire option than the Switch version. It doesn't seem to matter what you put the Switch version to in terms of firing rate. It's always bad, and this one's at least even. It's not deep and crisp and even, but it is even, because it's not the hymn of good King Wenceslas. That much is obvious. Don't know why I need to ramble in this way, but I have done, and you could, if you liked, sue me. Well, I've died there. The next game is Guardian. Guardian is batshit crazy. It's a weird horizontally scrolling fighting game, he says with ultra questioning tone, because you don't really fight, you kind of just mash the button. It's a bit like Yi Kung Fu or Vigilante, I guess, with a sci-fi theme. You can punch and kick, you can hit dinosaurs in the face, they've got extending swords that chop you in the knees. You pick up the red balls do things, eventually powering you up. Your character has a weird walk cycle. He sort of shuffles a bit like, sort of moonwalks a bit like Michael Jackson. And everything in this world wants to eat your face or chop you in the knees, as is the case for these dinosaur bastards. Got some moons in the sky there. Oh, look at this, this is like a candlelit cave, isn't that romantic? Maybe I'm coming here to smooch something. I'm not smooching that! That's a spider with a freaking growth on its face. I don't think the electricity hurts me. But the spiders do. I think I just need to walk up to that thing and pummel it. Dramatic music there. I bet that effect there, where the guy made images of himself, blew people away back in the day. This guy's got a pair of robotic Y-fronts with a jewel in the front of them. Fair play to him. He knows how to dress well, doesn't he? It's a stunning pair of Y-fronts. They should, whoever makes Y-fronts should really kind of license that from Toaplan. That's cool. Guardian is, like I say, a weird and it's actually a slightly boring game, so it's not horrific, it's okay. Snow Brothers is a classic sort of gimmick platformer. You capture bad guys in snowballs, then you roll the snowballs until the bad guys explode, and it's fine. It's rock bloody hard in its arcade incarnation, and it came out on the Switch. There's a sequel as well, and it also came out on the Mega Drive. The Mega Drive cartridge is incredibly expensive now. There's no getting away from that. But you can buy a repro of the original Mega Drive cartridge from Retrobit, and that's still 60 to 70 quid. So, this version on the Evercade, being the arcade one, I suppose is VFM. That's a value for money. I don't know why I used the abbreviated term there. I don't really do that a lot, and it made me sound like very professional, didn't it? Encase the monkey in snow! You get chased by a pumpkin-headed freak if you take too long. I do like Snow Bros. Like I said, it is hard. It takes a little time to get used to its ferocity and the AI of the characters. They don't really follow set paths. I think I'm too trained on Bubble Bobble, and I forget that the characters in this actually navigate the environment in a actually pretty clever way, whereas the Bubble Bobble, I can't say Bubble Bobble properly, Bubble Bobble, whereas the Bubble Bobble enemies are on predefined patterns. more or less. Okay, floor. Yep, I do like Snow Bros, Nick and Tom. So that's another classic to add to the list of games on the device. Look at them laughing at me. And my crappy skills. Right. Oh, we've got Techie. This is a puzzle game in which you match colours. You have to match 5 adjacent blocks of the same colour, and those blocks will disappear. And that is basically that. It's a 2-player game, so I guess it's a similar sort of thing where if you blow up enough blocks they appear on your enemy's screen, I suppose. The music is this experimental and avant-garde. That's very exciting, isn't it? And here we are, we're just matching colours now. Matching colours for fun. Could have been the name of this game. You get nothing for kind of making strings. So like if you blow up 5 and then a block drops and it blows up another 5, you get nothing for that. You only get bonus points or multipliers for the amount of blocks you blow up in one go. So if you manage to, say, blow up the whole screen, which you can do, there's dynamite sticks that let you do that, if you get 5 of them together, you get like 100,000 points. Oh, it's very exciting. This game is weirdly addictive. I will tell you now. It's not a looker or a sounder. But once you understand what the rules are, it's, like I say, it's just oddly addictive. It's a pretty decent game, so it's good that it's on this cartridge, but it does take it will soak up plenty of your time if you let it. If you let it in, you'll never get rid of it. You can level up in this game, so you can level up so you get more colours. At the moment I've got yellow, orange, blue, red and greens. You can get silver and gold blocks as well later on. It becomes very difficult. Alright, let's try Tiger Heli. Now loading. And now we're not loading. Let's try Tiger Heli, we're now loading. And we're not loading. Tiger Heli is screwed on this cartridge. Looks like I've got to do some sort of firmware update. And actually, since recording this video, I have done the firmware update for my console, the VSR, and Tiger Heli does now work. I don't know if this has the same problem on the handheld devices of not working, but that would be embarrassing because I don't think you can really update the handheld devices in the same way. Right, what are we playing now? Oh, Truxton. Everybody knows Truxton. It's a bloody rock hard vertically scrolling shooter. It's kind of cool kids and hipsters say they all think Truxton's like the best shoot 'em up ever. They're absolutely bang wrong. Don't get me wrong, it's fine. It's just, it's no goddamn Dodon patch. It's no Battle Garega. It's no Radiant Silvergun. It's no R-Type. It's no Gradius. There's lots of games that it is not as good as. So I don't know what people are going on about. But it is fine if, in this incarnation, too bloody hard. Again, we've got an auto fire option which doesn't do us any kind of favours with massive gaps between bullets. I don't know why that is. I'm pretty sure you can hammer and get a faster firing rate. Hammer the fire button. Maybe that's one for the young kids out there. For the old people like me, arthritic old sods, I'm not going to be hammering no fire buttons. Who do you think I am, eh? Trigger McHappy? I don't even know. Brain not working. Truxton. Glad it's on here. So we have got basically, I think is it 7 games? 5, 6, maybe it's 8 games. Let's go back to the dashboard. Let's see how many games we got. Ooh, how many games we got? 5, 6. We've got 8 games. Try and Tiger Heli again, just in case it sorted itself out. No, it didn't. So there's 8 games on this cartridge, and there's only one game which I'd say is not brilliant, and that would be Guardian. Tiger Heli's okay. Tiger Heli is okay. These last two games, Truxton and Hellfire, Zero Wing, are Stone Cold classics. So yeah, for your £20, Toaplan Collection or Toaplan Arcade 1 is well worth the cashola, I would say. It's a bunch of classic Toaplan games. So well done, whoever managed to put this together. Banging job. High fives all around. Do you want to meet my sister? I don't know what to say anymore, apart from if you've got an Evercade, do you like shooters? This has definitely got to be on your list. If you don't like shooters, obviously then just don't bother with it. It's not a game that you'd buy this cartridge for by itself. So that's the only caveat I've got here, is whether you like shoot 'em ups or not. Alright, well that's me. I'm going to go now and have a lie down after such an exhausting take on Toaplan Arcade 1. As you can understand, I'm bushed after describing what I can see with my own eyes and what you can see with your own eyes. I'm glad if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again sometime in the future, hopefully. Alright then, ta-ra!